What's up, PvPer's? Jordy Pop 83 here today, and we going landscape today, folks, because I'm about to disappear in a couple of seconds here. So we are doing a guide to GoFest Makeup Day, coming up on the 16th. I think that's freaking no, it's on Sunday. It's gonna be on Sunday from 11 to 2, and I am pumped. So we got Fire Hour, Friendship Hour, and Water Hour, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's get right into the video here. I got it all laid out for you. All right, so first things first, let's go over the overview here. You're gonna be able to get a free gift right off the bat. It's gonna have 2 remote passes, 2 incense. That's gonna be a great start to the day. Incense are gonna be lasting an hour, so that's gonna be 2/3 of the day right there. And then gifts will contain rare candy. Now, I do not know if it's gonna be like that, where you can open 200 gifts again. Not sure about that, but you know, definitely I'll be letting you know where to be able to use your time to do the gifts, right? And then as far as habitat rotation goes, 11 a.m. wherever you are, fire habitat will begin, and then water habitat at 12, and friendship habitat at 1 p.m. All right, let's get into the habitats. All right, now for Fire Hour, starting at 11 a.m., I've broken it up into high priority and low priority. Fire Hour is going to be kind of jam-packed a little bit. You got your future mega evolutions in Charizard, Houndoom, and Camerupt. And I know you guys are laughing at Camerupt, but it's already seen a little bit of viability in Sylph Cups, just a straight Camerupt. And I'm assuming that you're not going to find any mega evolutions that aren't worth having. So definitely don't sleep on Camerupt and Numble. And then PvP viable, awesome shinies. You obviously have your go-to staple of the Great League, Alolan Marowak, and then a little bit more of a spicy, weird utility Pokemon in Heatmore. And we'll talk more about those two in a little minute here. And then of course, low priority, I've separated out the pig, Pig Knight, Embor, whatever you want to call them. I can't think of the first name. Put it in the comments what the first Evo is called. And then and then you got your Blaziken, you got your Litwick, and you've got your Vulpix. Vulpix has already been teased to possibly have a future community day, so that may come back up in the future. Litwick is almost guaranteed to have a community day next year. You got Blaziken that in December will be able to get its community day move again. And then Embor, we're going to talk about in a little minute again. And it might have some viability with a very surprising community day move. All right, let's get into the next hour. All right, now when it comes to Water Hour starting at 12 noon, you got a couple of future community days. You got your Oshawott, which actually the Samurott is going to be really good with Hydro Cannon. We don't go over that in this video. That'll be for another video. You also have Mudkip, Magikarp. We just had Magikarp, but we definitely, if you didn't get a hundo, definitely keep on trying. And also you have your Sharpedo, right? Mega Sharpedo is definitely coming soon. On the Take a Pass side, you can take a pass on a Lomomola, on the stupid shiny with a hat Squirtle that doesn't evolve, and on Clamperl. Now I say take a pass on Blastoise because at the end of the day, it doesn't have its community day move, it's not viable, and it needs that community day move to even possibly be viable. But it is a 3rd level evolution, which means a ton of dust, right? So if you want to get those Stardust bombs, is what I call them, go for those Blastoise and just do a quick catch and then dump them, right? And now for the PvP viable options. We have Tentacool, we've got Chinchou that turns into Lantern, a Great League darling. You've got Seismitoad, which is basically like the new Mud Boy, which has a lot of awesome play with Earth Power and Sludge Bomb. You also have Poliwrath, which has awesome play in all 3 leagues. slow poke, which turns into slow bro and all kinds of slow awesomeness. And so we go over the slow bro option in the breakdown. And Quillfish, which is just an amazing safe switch with acid spray, poison jab or water gun, and some other moves, some other good stuff. Oh, Aqua Tail. All right, so that's Water Hour for you there. I possibly suggest maybe, for the gifts, open gifts like a little by little every hour. You know what I mean? Just if you find a lull, open a couple gifts and then keep going, because I'm telling you, this next hour coming up is gonna blow your socks off. So let's look at that. All right, let's talk about Friendship Hour. Holy shit, get out of there, Feebas. All right, starting at 1 p.m., we're gonna take a pass on Phoebus, on Chansey, on Eevee, on Woobat, on Roselia, and on Pikachu. All a bunch of hard take-a-passes. Now, I've also broken up the PvP viable options into priority levels, so let's take a look at that. In the high priority range, we do have Snorlax and Togetic. Now, this is going to be your last opportunity to get a Togekiss in Great League, and I cannot stress enough how crucial that is. Let me tell you something about my little GoFest experience. Friendship Hour, I spent nearly the entire hour sending and opening gifts, right? 200 gifts took a long time to open. And then I also spent that time, sending gifts, opening gifts. There was something else that I was doing to where I didn't have a chance to get the Togetics. So I am gonna go ham bone on Friendship Hour for sure. And then Snorlax, of course, is another awesome pick. In the medium priority level, we do have Clefairy and Jigglypuff, and then Chimecho. Hello, how you doing? He's too cute, huh?
Yes.
Hello, you too. Chimecho, Sudowoodo, and also, what's his face? Wobbuffet. And Wobbuffet's kind of cool. It's definitely weird. It's got an insane amount of HP. So that's it's up to you guys, but I would say definitely concentrate on your Snorlax and your Togetic, and let's get into the crispy PvP surface sims. Let's go. All right, let's get into PvP analysis of Fire Hour. So these are going to be the ones that I'm highlighting today. We're going to highlight Marowak, Heatmore, and Emboar. Let's go. All right, Marowak has 111 attack, 145 stamina, or defense, and 124 HP. Now this is rank 500, not rank 1, and in Great League. And as you can see, Marowak's battle graph is basically textbook lead, right? It's got a heavy concentration of wins with a lot less concentration of hard losses. That is a textbook lead Pokemon. And it is going to be running Fire Spin, Shadow Ball, and Bone Club. That is its standard moveset, but I have been seeing a lot of talk of Flame Wheel Alolan Marowak. So Bone Club, Flame Wheel, interesting moveset. Now, Heatmore has a couple of different viable movesets. Many of them tend to include a power-up punch. So it would be, Fire Spin, Power-Up Punch, and then either Thunder Punch or Flamethrower, or you can run both. It's totally up to you. The sims I'm showing right here do not have Power-Up Punch. So basically, Heatmore is kind of like a utility mon. It wouldn't be part of a core. It would be in addition to a solid core. Something that can help, handle maybe some excess, I don't know how to say it, like, something that is trending at the moment, you know what I mean? And you're trying to break up, something that is flying, and then you can also handle a grass or a steel type situation here, and kind of break it up that way. And then for Emboar, right? As you can see here, Emboar is rolling with 139 attack, 78 defense, and 146 HP. That is not great. But as you can see, Embor in Great League is garbage. But if they give him counter for Community Day, because I checked it with Hydro Cannon and that's not doing it any good at all. Or not Hydro Cannon, I'm sorry, Blast Burn. That didn't do it any good at all. So, so basically, I figured, hey, what about counter, right? Because it is a firefighter. So counter, rock slide, and focus blast. And boy, does that turn everything around. It really makes Embor actually pretty viable. So that is a look at Fire Hour PvP analysis. If you guys are liking this video, please hit that subscribe button. Click the bell so that you know I upload every single day, multiple times a day, most of the time. And yeah, so check it out. All right, now on to Friendship Hour. All right, now let's talk about Water Hour PvP analysis. Oh, and by the way, thank you to PvPoke.com. If you guys are not already an avid user of PvPoke.com, definitely check it out and scroll down to the Contribute tab and become a Patreon, man. For just, I think it's $1 or $2 a month, you get upfront access to all the trends of the week, and it's just awesome. And it's great to just support the most crucial tool in all of PvP. All right, let's talk about Tentacruel. Tentacruel in Great League has 110 attack, 143 defense, and 127 HP. That is a really, really nice spread. As you can see here, it does very, very well as a hard attacker. So like a hard counter, the type of graph you're gonna see from a hard counter is gonna be 2 humps. It's gonna be 1 hump of hard losses, 1 hump of hard wins. And as you can see, that's what we're seeing here, right? In both Great and Ultra League, it's gonna be a very, this is like a scalpel, right? You're gonna go in and you're gonna use it for exactly what it's meant for, and it's not gonna beat much else. Lantern is a underutilized, wonderful, wonderful Great League Pokemon that I am very surprised that not more people use. But you have Lantern with 104 attack, 101 defense, and then 192 stamina. That's a ton of health. That turns it into an amazing tank, which also ends up making it a pretty decent safe switch. As you can see here, with, I think this is with Water Gun, it's a very nice safe switch. And with Spark, it turns into a really nice lead. So those are 2 really, really, really nice PvP spreads, win spreads. And yeah, so let's move on to the next pick from Water Hour, and that is Seismitoad. Timpole, usually coming out of 10K eggs, and during the event, it'll be in the wild. And this graph doesn't fully show the power of Timpole and of Seismitoad, because it does have it's another one of those scalpel Pokemon, like a, you know, very niche. It has Mud Shot, and I believe also Water Gun. Don't quote me on that. But Mud Shot for sure. Oh no, Bubble. It has Mud Shot and Bubble. But so Mud Shot, Earth Power, and Sludge Bomb are 2 really interesting moves, right? So that's like a fairy, and that's like an Azu Reggie killer almost. I don't know if it beats those 2, but it sounds like it would. And then you've got Poliwrath, the amazing, amazing Poliwrath. Great in all 3 leagues. We're just looking at it in Great League here. And as you can see, it's just it has an amazing win spread, lots of wins, not too many hard losses. Most of the hard losses, that big spike at the end there, is gonna be to your grass types and your fairies. But Mud Shot, Dynamic Punch, Ice Punch. It also has what's it called? Power Up Punch, and something else, I think. All right, so those are some amazing, amazing picks for Water Hour. Let's get into Friendship Hour now, the best hour of them all. All right, PV Poppers, now for Friendship Hour, this is high priority stuff, you guys. We've got Snorlax, which with so many viable movesets, you never know what Snorlax might be running. So I just did the graphs on the most typical moveset, and that is Lick, Body Slam, Earthquake. And as you can see, This is literally the textbook graph of a safe switch. You have one huge mountain in the middle. So you don't lose anything super hard and you don't win against anything super hard. That's the definition of a safe switch. So in Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, you are just demolishing. You get a little bit better as you go to Master League. But yeah, amazing stuff. And then Toga Tick. You guys seriously do not sleep on this. You had a whole hour to catch Toga Tick. You need to get one for Great League, okay? The best ranking, highest IVs that you can get it for Great League. You need it. All right. Awesome generalists in all 3 leagues. As you can see, we have 126 attack, 125 defense, and it's just a little bit weak on the HP side, 111 HP. So that's why you see it, go down a little bit quicker to some of the other threats that it has, like Swampert, because that HP is so low that, any hit is going to be a high percentage of that HP. But as you can see, the graph for each one of the leagues is very similar. You just have a huge chunk of wins and a very small chunk of soft losses. Togekiss is a champion. Hands down, just amazing. I highly recommend you utilize the entire hour hunting for Togekiss. All right, on to the conclusion here. All right, PvPoppers, thank you so much for watching this. New shot at an idea. PvP guide to Pokemon Go events. Let me know if you appreciated this episode. Comment a ton, you guys. All the feedback you can give me, leads to better and better videos. Just ask Josh in the Buds, right? The guy, I was asking for some feedback. He said, hey, you should do some more general news stuff. And fuck, thank you, bro. Thank you very much. It has completely turned my whole entire channel around. Really, the best move I've ever made in my life was listening to Josh in the Buds. So I appreciate you very much, and I'll get you that gift card ASAP. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like and subscribe button, share it with your friends, and yeah, here it is, your moment. Come on, Max. He found a buddy that almost wants to play, but not quite.